so if you would please come down for Mike and me. Perfect. Thank you. It's always a good start when you drop your notes on the ground before beginning. Good afternoon, students, families, staff, school board members, and honored guests. I do want to honor one guest specifically right as we get going. Just announced yesterday, very important to all of these 8th graders of getting ready to go with Mr. Nathan Walcott, the principal of Kellogg High School next year. I'd like to welcome you to the class of 2030 8th grade promotion ceremony. If you would go ahead and please take your seats, and at this time, silence your cell phones. I had to just check mine and found out it was on too. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Leila Deschamps to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Paige Hill, the 8th grade class president.
Good afternoon, everyone. Parents, teachers, families, and classmates. Today is a very special day as we come together to celebrate an important milestone, the completion of 8th grade. Congratulations to all of my classmates on this achievement. It feels like just yesterday we were beginning our middle school journey. Today we celebrate all that we've accomplished and look forward to the exciting opportunities that await us in high school. As we reflect on our time in middle school, we can be proud of how far we have come and excited about the future ahead. Many of us started school at Pinehurst Elementary, while others came from Canyon Elementary, or even other school districts. A few even began at Angels Wings Preschool. Even though we all took different paths, we are now stepping into the next chapter of our lives together at Kellogg High School. Over the years, we've created countless memories together, from the field trip to the pumpkin patch in first grade to the many seasons of YBL basketball. These moments remind us not only of how much we have grown, but also of the friendships and experiences that have brought us together. As we begin this new journey, we now have the chance to decide what kind of people we want to become. Jim Rohn, an author from Caldwell, Idaho, states, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This quote reminds us how important it is to surround ourselves with positive and supportive people. Even though we all had different experiences through middle school, today we share the same destination, moving on to high school. As Mr. Stewart often says, "You think this is a game?" While that usually makes us laugh, it also reminds us to take our education seriously, work hard, and make wise choices. As we begin this next chapter, let's continue to do our best and choose friends who encourage us to succeed. Thank you.
I think that just took a couple of years off of Paige's life. Today we gather to celebrate a milestone in the lives of our 8th grade students. While this ceremony marks the completion of middle school, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. Today is about recognizing how far you have come and looking forward to where you're going. Students, when you walked into the doors of Kellogg Middle School as 6th graders, many of you were nervous, uncertain, and trying to figure out where your classes were. Some of you were still learning how to work a locker. Let's be honest, some of you still are. You've learned the expectations of new principals, built relationships with new teachers, and welcomed now 2 therapy dogs. And all of you were beginning a journey that would shape who you are today. Over the last 3 years, you've experienced a lot together. You've competed in games, matches, concerts, performances, academic competitions. You've celebrated victories, even won over the staff in volleyball, and learned from defeats. We can again refer to the staff versus students basketball game. You've attended assembly, spirit weeks, field trips, school events that created memories you'll carry long after you leave these halls. You started prank wars, you've lost those prank wars, and you continue to try to find ways to outsmart the adults. You've built friendships that will last for years. You've shared laughs in the cafeteria, stories in the hallways, and memories that only your class will fully understand. Looking back, there were moments that probably seemed more important than they really were. You've lost assignments and it felt like a disaster. You've had group projects that tested your patience. Technology didn't always work. And there were days when getting out of bed seemed like the biggest challenge of all. But through it all, you kept moving forward. The truth is that middle school isn't always easy. In fact, it is commonly said that middle school is the toughest 3 years of a person's life. Each of you has faced obstacles along the way. Some challenges were academic, some were social, and some were personal that were unseen by anybody around you. Life has a way of testing us. There were times when assignments felt overwhelming. There were moments when friendships changed. Some of you faced difficulties at home, setbacks in athletics, disappointments in activities, or even just struggles with confidence. Yet, here you are. Every obstacle you overcame helped shape the person you are becoming. One of the most important lessons you'll learn in life is that success is not determined by whether challenges appear. They will appear. Success is determined by how you respond when they do. Character is built when things are difficult. Resilience is developed when you refuse to quit. Growth happens when you decide to keep going, even when the path is hard. You've learned to adapt, to persevere, and to support one another. Those qualities will serve you well, not only in high school, but throughout your lives. As you prepare to enter high school, new opportunities await. You'll have opportunities to explore interests, discover talents, and pursue dreams. You'll join teams, clubs, organizations, and activities that will help define your future. You'll meet new people, face new challenges, and be given greater responsibility. Some of you already know exactly what you want to do after graduation. Others have no clue, and that's perfectly okay. The future doesn't require you to have all the answers today. What it does require is curiosity. It requires effort. It requires courage. You need to be willing to try something new. Be willing to fail and learn from it. Be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Most importantly, be willing to believe in yourself. As you move forward, remember that your success will not be measured solely by grades, trophies, and accomplishments. Success is measured by how you treat people. Be kind. Be respectful. Be dependable. Look for opportunities to help others. The world needs people who work hard, but it also needs people who care. Never underestimate the impact you can have on someone else's life for a simple act of kindness. Before I close, I want to thank the families gathered here today. Parents, grandparents, guardians, and family members. You have supported these students through homework battles, early mornings, busy schedules, practices, performances, and countless rides to school events. Their success today reflects your commitment and support. I also want to thank our teachers and staff. They've invested their time, energy, patience, and hearts into helping these students learn and grow. Their influence extends far beyond the classroom. Students, at this time I'd like you to stand, face your families, and give them a big round of applause. finally, to the class of 2030, take a moment today to be proud of what you've accomplished. Celebrate the memories. Celebrate the friendships. Celebrate the challenges you've overcome. Tomorrow, your journey continues. The opportunities ahead of you are endless. Dream big. Work hard. And stay true to who you are. We're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Ms. Hauser.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us. I get two privileges today. I'm going to be presenting the Medal of Honor Award. So our Frank Reisner award system, we are able to select 3 students, one 6th grade student, one 7th grade student, and one 8th grade student. The criteria is that these individuals, they must have the criteria of being a high academic student, a good overall citizen, and just a well-learned human being. So our staff put together a nomination list, and through that, we have selected the following students. So for our 6th grade, if Lane Schroeder, if you could come please join me. For our 7th grade, if I could have Ellen Hammond please join us. And then for our 8th grade, Benjamin Baugh. So the Frank Reisner served as a member of the 3rd Reconnaissance Battalion, United States Marine Corps in the Republic of Vietnam. He was awarded for outstanding act of valor. He was also awarded the Medal of Honor. His action, which he gave his life for, saved the lives of his fellow Marines. His actions exemplified the true meaning of service to others, unselfish devotion to the ideals of brotherhood and good citizenship. So in addition to their awards and certificates, each student received $150 from this organization that they can either save for college or start their summer vacation. Okay, so the last 2 years has been an amazing honor serving as the school counselor. Murphy's really enjoyed. This is his first 8th grade class, and so it's been really amazing watching you guys grow and change from when I met you as a new counselor in the building last year to where you guys are today. And watching you guys just embrace having a new, completely new element in our building. It's been really special to get to know each and every one of you. So the next award I'm going to be presenting is the President's Award for Outstanding Excellence. This qualification is we look at students who have earned a 4, which is an advanced
sociable highway patrolman. I'm sure no one in the audience there had that experience. Lieutenant Regional was born in Spokane. Shortly thereafter, he moved to Kellogg. His father worked in the mine or the smelter. At the age of 17, he graduated from the high school here. He played baseball, and right after that, he joined the Marine Corps. After 3 years, he went up and enlisted rank 3 levels. And then he got reported to West Point, which is a very prestigious military university. Upon graduating, he became an officer. And that's where after boot camp, my first duty station was with Bravo Recon in Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. And I was assigned to his 2nd platoon. And after a while, he got his own company. And that's where he was with when he was in Vietnam. The story I want to tell you might differ from what the reading is, because I got it from a man that was wounded that he saved. He lived about 20 miles south of Missoula, and for about 20 years, he was a senator in the Montana legislature. There was a 4-man recon team, which is pretty standard. 4 to 6 man team that would be anywhere from a mile to 30 miles from any friendlies. He was out in front of his company by about 1 to 2 miles, so that when he would find the enemy, that he could help direct his company where to go. The gentleman was wounded, and he went to him once before he got there. He picked him up, brought him back. He was fatally wounded. He left behind a wife and a 2-year-old. There are 2 reasons why I go through this litany besides my wives thinking about this law. He has more of a story than just that day. And he teaches all of us a very important lesson, which I learned. You have a dream, do it. Mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, your best friend, your wife, your husband says you can't do that. God. Lieutenant Reason says you can't. Think of it just a moment. Graduated from Kellogg High School, did 3 years in the Marine Corps, and then got appointed to West Point. That's very profound, and the work is possibility at all. So he teaches us, don't stop. And I apologize for my talking without listening to the highway patrolman listening to my radio.
Please welcome J.D. Short.
Good afternoon. I have the honor of announcing the 8th grade awards for all of the content areas at middle school. These are chosen by each teacher that teaches that subject area. We have a male and female middle students. First one is science, and it is Kai Keller and Valen Bissington. For 8th grade math, we have Anthony Tumorello and Lexi Evans. For algebra 1, we have Gunnar Speckman and Eva Pullen. For English, we have James Mundell and Danica Valley. For social studies, we have Brody Sauer and Milo Wiggin Gregory. Jackson Hickey and Brooklyn Crandall. For life and vocational skills, we have Whale Bird and Jonathan Lunsford. For art, we have Damian Hooker and Natalie Willis. For band, we have Barrett Munoz and Riley Zweifel. For stress management, we have Chase Waller. For world cultures, we have Benjamin Bach and Leela Deshawn. For career exploration, we have Nicholas Zumwalt and Kinley Scribner. And last but not least, Spanish, Miss Pucho. For choir, we have Julian Lowe and Jamie Hall. All right, let's give them all a big round of applause. So go ahead and have a seat, 8th graders. Next up, we will have Mr. Stewart, and he will be presenting a couple different academic awards to finish off their last semester of 8th grade.
Ordinarily, this would be done at an assembly, but because we didn't have an end-of-year assembly, the 8th graders, some of them received a certificate in their chair. So if they have a certificate, that means that they were on the honor roll for the second semester, so A's and B's. So if you had a certificate in your chair when you came in, please stand to be recognized. We also have some certificates for students that received all A's for the second semester. So if I say your name, please come up and be recognized. Brooklyn Crandall. Leela Deshawn. Paige Hill. Anthony Tumarello. Fallon Visitina. And Riley Wiggly. Okay, you guys can go ahead and head back. And Mr. Hartman has one more academic award to give out.
I have the honor to present the award for students that received A's, not just this year, not just last year, but since 6th grade. They have never received anything on their report card but an A. So if I could please have the following two. Leela Deshawn. And Ryla Wiggett Gregory. If we could have a round of applause for Paul. And Miss Levy for a perfect attendance award.
So this year we had one student come to school every day
moment you've all been waiting for. You get to hear from the one and only Mr. Jeff Stewart.
So I guess I didn't realize where that point. So much. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we are going to begin the completion ceremony with the announcement of names. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started here. First row, please stand. Kendall Allen. Ben Bob. Elijah Beck. Rosa Benitez. Bentley Bircher. Don Bird. Leoberg. Ethan Carr. Roy Carricker. Asher Cheever. Douglas Crandall. Skyler Crosby. Leland Deshawn. Zoe Tribe. Annabelle Duncan. Jackson Emery. Lexi Evans. First row, please be seated. Second row, please stand. Hunter Frank. Claire Griffin. Jamie Hall. Hayden Haynes. Jackson Hickey. Paige Hill. Dolph Hope. Gavin Harmelaw. Damien Hubbard. Luke Johnson. Emery Cleveland. Kai Keller. Dave Knott. Eva Koo. It's okay. It's okay. Second row, please be seated. Third row, please stand. Ashley Peckendahl. Aurora Lees. Julian Lau. Jonathan Lunsford. Haley Macias. Tanner Macklin. Matthew Marquez. Bella Munoz. Bentley Nimrin. Cedar Horsburgh. Araya Reed. Benner Reed. Brody Sauer. Roscoe Schreier. Serenity Scott. Kinley Scrivener. Third row, please be seated. Fourth row, please stand. Gunnar Spector. Levi Stanton. Grayson Stebbins. Anthony Tumarello. Danica Valley. Hayden Vidal. Valen Vicentino. Dalton Waldo. Chase Waller. James Wendell. Rilo Wiggin. Winter Willard. Ben Williams. Kaden Willis. Natalie Willis. Ben Wolfman. Riley Swenson. Fourth row, please be seated. So, something that not everybody realizes is that we do rehearsal every year with these guys, and they try and do it for like this goal of they stand up, they move over there, come through, they get their, they come, and they sit back down and do it all without messing up. And it's really, really hard to do. These guys are under a lot of pressure in front of a lot of people to do it perfect. And I told them that it's okay if we mess up. That's just kind of part of life. And we can get through it perfect. And that's okay. I just want everyone to know that it's okay. But I also want to I don't always do this at every completion, but this class, I've had some of these guys for 2 years, and sadly I've had some of their parents. I've been around for that long. But I'm really going to this class. They were really fun class to have. They were a great sense of humor, always did the work. I was happy to come to work every day. And I'm really going to miss you guys. I just want you to know that. And thank you all for all that you've done to support them. So, thank you.
Our 6th and 7th grade students are watching this back at the school on the live stream. And guys, that's the challenge to you. Have Mr. Stewart say he's going to miss you as well. Mr. Stewart also said we didn't do it perfectly and we messed up. I challenge that because since they started school, we've told them, come in the room and take your seat. And then today we said, come in the room and don't sit down. So, I don't know if it was truly a mess up or just good training. At this time, I would like to direct your attention over to the screen and the slideshow that Ms. Shorey has put together celebrating the class of 2030.
Another turning point, fork stuck in the road. God got you by the rest, direct you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson in time. It's something unpredictable, in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
It has been a true pleasure working with this group of students. You guys bring joy every single day to the school and will be recognized by everybody here at Kellogg Middle School. I have no doubt that you're going to be successful as you move forward. Congratulations to the class of 2030. You have now completed 8th grade. Invite everybody to join the students in celebration up in the cafeteria for some cookies and 8th graders. As much as we love you, don't come back to school tomorrow.